What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're going to be back on the VT, hopefully doing some painting. Now as you've seen in the previous episode, we got the gearbox in, it drives, that's all good now, so at least we can move it easily now. Now that part done, we need some paint. I'm so excited for this part. Once we paint it, we're out on the road, pretty much driving. What else do we need to do? Not sure. As you can probably see, sneak peek, I've got some new rims. But yeah, I'll run some clips now of me doing some work on the front bar. So here you can see me doing some washing. I'm washing the rear bar, front bar and the side skirts. And the bars were sitting on this car for 2 years. And they were just very dusty and grimy. There was a lot of build up. There was a lot of dirt build up in the molds. So I thought I'd clean these up and get them nice and clean before I start sanding, just to give me a clean base to work with. So that's what I'm doing now, and you'll see me start wet sanding shortly. So you'll see me take off the lower lips here, both from the front and rear bars. The front one was quite cracked and I needed to repair it off the bar, and also the rear one, the rear lower lip, had the cutout for the tow bar. I had to fill that in, but yeah, I separate them now and then I'll repair them a bit later. But it'll make it a lot easier for me to sand both the lips and the bars, so the front and rear bar. So here we are sanding the middle part of this rear bar. That part there was really good. Just had a little bit of orange peel, which is fine. We're just going to sand that down with some 800 grit and that'll be ready for paint or even primer. I think I'll just paint it. I don't need to prime that bit. And then we're just going to work on the top half of that bar, which had a bit of had a bit of paint peel, and we'll have to get rid of that completely. So we're going to use the sander on that part. So the part that I'm sanding now is that top part I was talking about previously, and that part there had a bit of paint fade, paint peel and paint fade, whatever you want to call it. Now the clear was quite bad, so I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it with the wet and dry, but I used a bit of 400 and I managed to feather out that clear, the peeling clear, pretty well. It came out nicely. We got these out. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There you go. You see them all? That's all we got. Oh, yep, there you go. That's what we need going. the car out and the body kit in. Let's have a quick gaze at what we're doing here. Rear bar, come up pretty nice. That's the tow bar, where the tow bar used to be. I've got to fix that still. Just put a bit of plastic. I had an Audi Q3 bottom plastic thing for a front bar, and it had the perfect curvature that I needed, because this is a little bit curved, and I just pretty much cut out the square that it needed to do. I chamfered the plastic edges. I have used normal body filler, but I probably should have used the plastic one. However, underneath is the fiber fill that I normally use, so that's kind of glued that plastic piece in and got it to where it needs to be. I'll probably fiberglass underneath to just give it extra strength, and so it doesn't crack and move and whatnot. But for now, I'll just re-body fill this, because there's a bit of an edge there which I need to get rid of. So I'll body fill that, finish that off. That'll be done, then I can prime that in. Places like this was just a couple of scratches that were quite deep, so I feathered them out. This middle section here was fine. There was nothing wrong with that bit. There was a bit of paint fade here, or the clear peel. So I just pretty much feathered all that out. Now that's nice and smooth. You can't feel anything there, which is perfect. I don't know whether I should prime that bit or not. I probably will actually, because there's a couple of, oh yeah, I've got to feel a couple of bits in there. You probably can't see that on the camera. There's a couple of dents there. I'm guessing that's from putting things in and out of the boot. Front bar, different story. That was pretty horrible. There was cracks and crap everywhere. There still is cracks in this plastic. However, you can't feel it with your fingernail. So I don't know whether it's going to come through when I prime this. I don't know. We'll see how we go. There's a couple of cracks here and there that I've plastic welded and put some wire, like melted some wire in there, metal wire, so it holds it together. I'm going to have to probably fiberglass behind there. These bits here were completely cracked, like right there and there as well. So I've done the same there with the plastic weld and a bit of wire. So I've sorted them out. I'm going to have to fiberglass them to 100% because they'll probably crack again. And same with this side, there was a couple of cracks here and there. There's a bit of a dent there. So we'll get rid of that. I'll go over these bits again, and then that's done. There's all the scratches underneath were pretty much gone, apart from like this corner here, just there. I might fill those, we'll see how we go. And then here as well. But other than that, it's all sanded down. I've got to sand this bit down here as well, get that sorted. Side skirts, they're just filthy. I've got to give them a wash, which I'll do in a sec. And obviously scratches quite deep there. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I'm probably 80 them and see if I can get the scratches out. But the face of them is pretty good. The rest underneath is pretty terrible, but we'll try and get it as good as we can. It's underneath anyway. Yeah, we'll get most of these scratches out. Oh, that's quite deep, that one. That one I might have to fill. Anyway, we'll touch them up. We'll get them done. Yeah. Oh, by the way. So this is my spray gun. It's just the Star Evo T. I think it's about a $350 spray gun or somewhere around there. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's a 1.4 mil tip, so I probably should use a 1.2 to 1.3 mil tip for clear, but I'm going to use the same gun. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional painter, so I don't need two guns to do the job. But I've got the PPS system as well, which is good. That's really handy. So I bought a box of them. I got a box of 50 lids and a box of 50 refill things. So yeah, we've got some plastic, what do you call that? Adhesion promoter. That's what it is. Sorry, I've had a mind blank there. We've got some surfacer, which is all the beer stuff. And then we've got the colour there, which I've already used, and we've got some clear as well. Some MS clear. Did I get the right one? I have to double check that. Right, so let's get these skirts cleaned up. I'm gonna sand them down, and hopefully we're gonna lay some primer. Like I said, I'm not a professional painter at all, so this is the test. I didn't want to spray the whole car. I'm just gonna spray these parts here now and see how they turn out. If they turn out pretty good, then we'll give the whole car a go. If they don't, we'll probably give the whole car a go anyway. And however it turns out, it turns out. I'm sure we can like sand it back and buff it if there's a bit of peel or a bit of trash in it. When I sprayed my engine covers, I got a bit of trash in that too, in the base. So I watched this guy on YouTube. What's his name? YouTube University again. I forget his name, but the channel's name's Paint Society, and he's really good. He is in America, and he shows you a lot of things about painting. So he gave me one good tip, was 800 your base after the final coat, and then give it another coat after that, just to get rid of all the trash, and then throw the clear over it straight away. So which is what I did, or not straight away, once it's dry, which I did. I sanded them down, and they came out primo. So that's, I mean, obviously that's a small section. So this is going to be a bit bigger. We're going to give this a go. So yeah, I'm blabbering. Let's get this done. All right, we're back in. So we're just giving them a quick wash. Not a wash, a rinse. We need to give them a rinse. Anyway, give them a wipe down now, and then we'll probably there we go. Don't worry about what was in the background. Talk about that later. You guys some of you would have seen it on Facebook and a couple other bits and pieces. It's a secret, kinda, for now. We'll talk about that one later. Yeah, but anyway, the task at hand now is these skirts. I'm gonna take these outside and do it outside, because I'm gonna do it with a sander, and it's gonna be messy. So, all right, we're giving it a wipe down. You think, why am I cleaning it? There was a lot of dirt and crap there. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, we're gonna have to pretty much get rid of all this. It's underneath though. I don't know whether I should bother. Yeah, bugger it. We're doing it. We may as well do it right. All right, so what I've done here is, okay, this video is probably going to be the most commented on video I have, because all the painters, all the internet painters are going to tell me what I'm doing wrong, which is fine. I'm happy for people to tell me what I'm doing wrong. If you're an actual painter that works at a paint job, by all means, rip in and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because that's the only way you can learn, right? Is by being told what you're doing wrong. But also, if you like, tell me how to do it properly. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care if you tell me that I'm doing this wrong and that wrong. I'm happy to be told what I'm doing wrong, because like I said, again, that's the only way you learn. Right, so now what I've done here is the underside. So this is the side that is under the car that no one can see. There was quite a few deep scratches like that, right? That one I can't get out, but most of them are gone now, and I've done them with 80 grit. I'll obviously work my way down now, or sorry, up. I'll work my way up. I'll do, 120, 240, 360, whatever I need to get to make it nice and smooth. However, I haven't done the side that you can see, obviously the face of the skirt. There's not really that bad scratches on it, right? There's a couple here, so I'll probably go over these with maybe 400 wet and dry, maybe 600 wet and dry, and I'll finish them off with 800, so then I can go over them with paint, and then I have to obviously do this side to make it nice and smooth. So that's what I'm doing. If that's wrong, by all means, go ahead, tell me. But yes, obviously these parts here I'm gonna have to sort out, but the actual face of the skirt, I want it to be kind of, well, I want it to be 100%, right? So, but underneath, I'm just ripping in with 80, and then I'll work my way down, because it's the quickest way to get them down to where I need them to be. And like you see on this one, it's that now, obviously you can't feel it, however, it's smooth but rough, if you get what I mean, because I've done it with 80, but there is no scratches apart from these deeper ones, which I'll obviously fill. There's only a couple. There's that little bit there, one there, and there's one there and one there. That's it. All the rest are out. But like I said, I haven't gone as far as the face. This is all underneath, most of it. That's a little bit on the side, but it's all underneath. You can't see any of this once it's on the car. So, yeah, let's keep going. Now I'll go over these with some 320. Actually, sorry. So we started with 80, and we're going to finish off with some 120. Then I'll smooth all that out with some 240, and then finish it off with 320, and that should do for. That should be enough for the primer. We're going to chuck the primer on after this, and yes, my next investment will be some crannies. One of those vac sanders for a couple of days. Vacuum on it. But they are quite expensive, they are quite pricey, and yeah, like I said, I've just dished out a lot of money for that compressor, so that'll be the next thing I'm saving up for. Once I get a little bit more money, I'll get one of those, so then it's all vacked and it's not going everywhere and making a lot of mess. Right, mix our primer first, 3 to 1. With 10%. What did we say? We said 10%, didn't we? Yes. I'm still learning. This is all new to me, so I'm trying to figure out. I'll just put my hand in there. Trying to make it all work together. So bear with me. 3 to 1. Seems easy enough to mix. Let's get it mixed. It says 20 to 30 minutes pot life once I mix it. Shit, maybe I shouldn't mix it. Right, let's get this adhesion promoter. See, I'm learning. Because I remember reading the pot life 20 to 30 minutes once I mix it. So, because I've got to wipe everything down first, then chuck the adhesion promoter on, then whack that on. That's going to be a lot more than 30 minutes. Right, let's get wiping. So we're giving all the panels one more wipe, and then we're going to put down some adhesion promoter, and then after that we're going to pop down some primer, some high build primer. I need that high build primer, especially on that front bar. It's obviously, as you can see in this shot here, that it's very, very bad. Well, it was very bad underneath. There was multiple coats that I had to go through and feather it all out to make it all nice and smooth. There was quite a bit of substantial damage there. So as you can see here now, I'm pouring in the adhesion promoter into the cup, and then I'll pop that in the spray gun and I'll spray that down, and then I'll do the primer after that. Okay, so I'm spraying that adhesion promoter down, and yeah, you can see now that that's going on. It's a clear product, and it just helps, and it gives the primer a better chance to stick to the plastic, because obviously you can see I've sanded through a lot of the plastic, a lot of the paint there. It's gone right down to bare plastic, so I just thought I'd give it a better chance and make sure that it did stick to the bars nice and firm. First coat of primer going down. So this is going to change the outlook of the bar already, and yeah, I just wanted to put this first coat on and get a little bit of it on there, and then I'm going to put on another pretty heavy coat on after that. So first one's going to be nice and light, then I'll pop the next one on quite heavy. I want plenty of material on there so I can sand this back. I want to get them back nice and flat. So yeah, this primer is going to change the way these bars look straight away. So these side skirts are pretty much the same condition as the bar. We're going to get a good bit of primer on there as well. But yeah, so just keep watching, and yeah, I'll show you what I've done after this. All right, so let's have a look at that first coat. It actually went on really nicely. I put it on soft in some spots and a bit more in others, but I just got it down anyway. That, I don't think it was actually this, because I didn't really go hard there. I think it might have been the adhesion promoter. I think I might have went too hard with that. But yeah, the bar's looking, it's actually come up really nice now. Once I rub that back, put a bit of glide coat on that and rub it back or block it back, that's going to come up real nice. So I'm quite happy with how that's turned out now. All that sanding and pre-work, or prep work, sorry, was good. The skirts come up nice as well. Underneath they were pretty trash. I'm going to chuck one more coat on this, I reckon. I ran out before I got there, but that's okay. I've mixed up enough now to do another coat on each of them and 2 coats on this. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since we've primed these bars, 2 bars, rear bar, front bar and skirts. And they've been sitting out here. It just rained this morning a little bit, but yeah, so let's have a look at them. I've just got them sitting here in the primer. I used a nice good quality 2K primer, so they needed it, and I've just put some guide coat on them. And I'm going to let them sit out here for a couple of days in the sun and let them harden, and then I'll block them back and get them nice and straight. But the front bar came out really nice. I'm pretty impressed with it actually. For my first time, I mean, hey, it's only primer, so let's just wait and see. But we can block this back nice and straight. And if we have to prime it again, we'll prime it again. If it's not good enough, we'll prime it again. But preparation is key, as I've been told many times before. Yeah, whatever this looks like in the end, before you put that colour on, the colour will look just as good or as bad or even worse if it's not done right. So we've got to make sure that this is right. But we're going to leave these out here for a couple of days. Got the rear bar there as well. I started doing a bit of sanding I'm going to have to re-prime that one. Yes, I didn't touch this bit, I just left that bit. We'll let it dry for a couple of days. All right, so we're back at the painting process. Now, we're actually up to the painting process, sorry. Guys, I'm really sorry. It has been so long since the videos come out. Just work life, family life, all that kind of stuff is just, it's obviously number one. And then this comes number 2. So that's been hectic in the last couple of weeks. And yeah, I haven't had a chance to do anything on the car. So right now, it's Friday. I have pretty much gotten home from work at 4:30 or thereabouts, and I've just absolutely flat. I didn't even start recording then. I just got straight onto the front and rear bars, the skirts, the side skirts I had already ready to go a couple of days ago. I kind of just every day from home, a little bit here and there. So they're all done, ready to go. And then these 2 bars, the front and rear bar, I had to get them sanded down after I primed them. So they're all sanded down, ready to go, block back, and yeah, we're pretty much ready to go, ready to paint. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to mix up my paint. I'll pop you guys down on the table again like I did when I primed them. And yeah, let's get these things painted. I want to get them done tonight. What time is it now? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look what time it is. So I started at 4:30, it's 8:22. That's how long it's been preparation. And I had to get the car out, clean the garage. The garage was an absolute mess. And then I've set up a little contraption. Hopefully it works. Little extractor fan going out into the backyard. So let's hope that works. That's a little dodgy setup there, but let's see how it goes. Obviously I don't have a booth. I don't have room to make a booth. So, oh, why'd the camera go really funny then? Anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to paint. So hopefully everything lays down. Let's have a quick look at everything. I got it all pretty flat, pretty smooth. It's all looking pretty good. Let's hope, oh, I rubbed through there, never mind. Yeah, hopefully it all turns out okay. Let's get painting. Right, we're gonna tack rag everything.
Alright, so we're getting down the first coat of paint. This has been a long time coming. Obviously, it's been a lot of prep work, a lot of work on behind the scenes, obviously, as well. And yeah, just trying to get it all right and make it all nice. I wanted to, obviously, this is not going to be a showroom finish, but I wanted it to be, you know, as nice as possible for me. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this first coat went down. And then yeah, we'll obviously put another coat, probably just do 2 coats on this, and then that'll be enough. And then we'll put a couple of coats of clear on it, and that should be good. It should turn out fairly nice. So it's clear time. Here we go. 2 coats of clear going on. This is the first one. Now, I did happen to get some dry spots here and there, which I went over a bit later. And I managed to get 1 or 2 runs, I think, in the whole job. So in the front bar, rear bar and skirts, I'm pretty sure I got 1 run on the right-hand side of the front bar, and then 1 run on the left-hand side here, if you're looking at it now on the screen, on the left-hand side of this on the rear bar. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty stoked that I only got 2 runs. So yeah, we're going to pop this first one down. I ran out of clear here and I had to remix it. I just changed it over. I already had one mixed, and yeah, we're ready to go. Ready to whack on the rest of this first coat, and then we'll pop on the next one, and that'll be it for the front and rear bar and the side skirts. All right, so we've successfully painted. Well, I don't know about successfully just yet. Let's have a look.
You guys tell me. So we've painted the front bar, rear bar, and skirts. Now, is it perfect? No. Am I happy with it? Yes. Is there trash in it? Yes, it's in a garage. Of course there's gonna be trash in it. I painted three coats of clear. Yeah, 3 coats of clear. So I went 1 extra just so I can buff it back just in case. And yes, I will need to rub it back and buff it back. However, I'm happy with it. Have a look. So it laid down fairly flat. Did I get runs? Yes, I did. I got a run here because I can't, like, it's very dark. This is why I need to get better lighting, right? So I can see on the tops and underneath, but I can't see on these sides. So as you can imagine, this one and that one there, on both of these sides, I got runs. On these sides, I didn't because I have the light and I can see both of them. However, on these sides, can't see nothing, which I should have got a bit of lighting, but anyway, so I've got to run right there, which it is what it is. We'll just have to get that out. And this one, where is it? Oh, it went to the end here, which sucks big time because it's on the corner and it's going to be incredibly hard to get out. I mean, I'll just cut them off and buff it, but it laid down fairly nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna let it dry and we're gonna put them away and then we're gonna get onto the car. So the skirts came out pretty good. They got a bit of rubbish in them because they were the closest to the rear door and I left that door open a little bit, but I'm still happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. For my first paint job, I'm quite happy. Obviously I need to get a lot better. And with time and advice from actual painters, I probably will get better. Anyway, guys, so sorry about how long it's taken me to get the new video out. It's just family work. It's been very busy and I just haven't had time to do anything in regards to the car. So the car's been sitting, but I've got some time now. This weekend, I told my wife, it's pretty bad, but I told my wife, I don't exist this weekend. Do not talk to me. I'm in the garage. Don't touch me. Yeah, I need to get this done. So I've pretty much, what's today? Saturday, midday Saturday, or just after midday Saturday. I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish for the first part of the weekend. So I'll let these dry in here for a few hours and then I'm gonna get them out and put them in the back room. And then I'm gonna get the car in here and start on that immediately. So, but that'll be the next video. So that's all I have time for in this video. Guys, thank you very much again. If you like the video, please give me that thumbs up down the bottom there. It helps the video a lot. Also subscribe if you can, or if you want to. And we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully that'll be the car painted. Thanks guys, have a good day.